Everything's a new experience, driving the car, parking the car, filling up the car. And of course, the car brand that I've never driven in Asia before, Skoda. But after this trip, I seriously consider buying one in my home country. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rex. If you have been following me, I'm sure you know that I recently went for a vacation at Italy. The entire trip really thanks to the car that I booked. So if you are planning to rent a car in Italy for your trip, this video will literally walk you through what to expect, what to watch out for, and every experience I share come with a very handy tips. And be sure to subscribe to my channel as I'll be sharing a lot of financial tips and lifestyle tips here as well. First of all, where did I book this rental car from? I personally use Trip.com and Klook.com to book my two rental car from Localto. I altered the full protection plan for my two rentals rather than engaging with the car rental site alone. Insurance coverage is therefore insured, or you can say it's bailed by the Klook.com or Trip.com, a so-called third-party provider insurance. Trust me, this method is really way cheaper than buying the insurance from the car rental company itself. On the first day, when we first arrived the car rental counter at around 11 a.m., they waited almost an hour before our turn. Take note, they might try to upsell you their insurance again. For me, the staff did not offer me, but rather sharing to me that I didn't buy the car insurance. In such circumstances, should you opt for Klook or Trip.com, car rental company will certainly know that you didn't buy any insurance coverage from them and therefore asking you for your safety. So rule of thumb, know what exactly you paid for. For us, we also were shocked, didn't we have already purchased the insurance from the third party Klook? Why are you asking me this questions again? In fact, this is really for the driver safety. So a full protection will mean that the car is fully covered. So bear in mind, you don't need to purchase the insurance anymore at a counter. Dear boss, have you ever wondered what SIM card really work out there in Italy or even Europe? Dolomite. I got mine from Shopee, super affordable, and honestly, the coverage surprised me. Even when driving through the countryside, it stayed connected. Really help with direction and even uploading photo as I go. I draw the link below and it's very cheap. You can check it out. And small tips here is best to stick to your go-to car rental brands. Why? That way your ID are already in the system and pickup will be way faster and quicker. So you are ready to get a key and drive the car, but wait, are you? Before joining out the car park, you must really do a 360-degree check with video. Spend 10 to 15 minutes getting familiar with the car, signal lights, even the hazard button. In fact, I asked for an Audi A3, but I ended up with a car that I've never seen before, but surprisingly, this car is super good. Trust me, understanding your car fully makes your entire drive smoother. And driving in Italy is very different from Singapore and Malaysia. You might read out online or do what I did, learn it all from the ground, but it is never enough until you really experience it. Let's talk about some key difference. Not 90 km per hour or 110 per hour, but rather 130 km per hour. And left lane is always the overtaking or fastest lane. No speed camera, but a speed camera zone. And remember, watch out for the temporary light during countryside road work. Speaking to this, I have once tried to overtake a lorry, which I thought was part of the construction, given it's not moving. Realizing the lorry was waiting too when I tried to take over him to another side of the road. Oh yes, Waze is better than Google in my entire drive in Italy. Keep me updated in camera zones and everything. If you are not worried about the fines, then that's okay. And what about the tolls? Do you need to prepare a card or a coin? Of all the toll I have been to, I only witnessed one time where the staff are physically present to process my payment. For the process of the payment is easy. A ticket will be issued to you before the entering the highway. When you exit, you will see there are two big signs for the method of payment, cash or card. Personally, I've been paying cash for all the tolls by using coin. And this is in fact where you can give out all your coins at once because Italy hardly use cash or coin as well. Alternatively, card lend is much faster, of course, just like Malaysia RFID, where the card payment was made for a swift payment. And I still get horned once while figuring out how all this works, but I did it for all of you here. Now let's talk about the most confusing part, parking. Right, it's not like Singapore where everything are clearly marked on the floor to tell you that oh, it's a season parking, you cannot park here. In Italy, it's all by color and hardly there's a sign to tell you oh, you cannot park. So you will see three different color, white, blue, and yellow line respectively. What do they mean? White for free to park, Blue, you need to pay the parking fee. There's either a nearby meter or you will need to pay via Easy Park. And yellow, reserved for resident or disabled only. But wait, even white line can be tricky. Some white line are only free for resident for a certain timing. So always be sure to check the sign nearby. If no, then don't park and risk. And the tips here, parking in blue line isn't bad. At least you know that you are not breaking the rules here by already paying the fee. The next what petrol to fuel. Let's avoid the fueling disaster. There are mainly two types, diesel and super. Diesel is usually marked in black, easier to spot. Super is like row 95 back home, usually labeled Senza, Pyombo, unleaded. May appear as Super 95 or 95 or 20. Don't pump the wrong fuel or it really stay in Italy. And on the last day, when you are ready to return the car, make sure you give yourself an ample times, like 1 hour early. You are still gonna fill the tank for full and figuring out where the designated place to return the car. This is really hard, especially when you are returning the car to a different location. For instance, not Venice to Venice, but rather Venice to Naples. So once the tank is filled, I drove to the designated place and give my signature to close off the contract. That's it. I hope this video give you a better idea on what to expect and what to avoid. If you find this video useful, be sure to give a thumbs up to my channel. I'm Rex. See you in the next video. Bye bye.